And this is also where Gracie Law comes in, who's played by Kim Cattrall. And, well, I just gotta say, Kim Cattrall in this movie is, well, she's sexy as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's very, very attractive in this movie. I never mind seeing her at all. I think it's her best performance by far. I know she's been in Porky's and Police Academy, I believe, and Sex and the City, but I never actually watched Sex and the City. I just, seen the commercials, and I just gotta say, Kim Cattrall, this is her role. This is, where she shines. This is her best performance ever. I just think she's kind of a stuck-up bitch on the shit that I've seen on Sex and the City, but, whatever. So where Kim Cattrall comes in is that she's got green eyes too, so Lopan wants her too, and he's gonna marry both of them, but he's gonna sacrifice one of them and keep one of them, so he can have the best of both worlds or something like that. But that's pretty much the plot of the movie. I don't want to give away the ending. I'll just talk about a couple other things that I enjoyed about it, such as the Three Storms, which are these three badass fucking samurai martial arts guys. They wear fucking straw hats on their head, and each one of them's one's thunder, one's rain, one's lightning, and they're all subservient to Lopan, and they're just really good fucking actors. They're good at what they do. They really believe, that they're these characters. In fact, that's with this movie. It's a really well acted movie. I'm not kidding you. Every actor in this is you could believe that, they are exactly who they say they are in the movie. Such as with Egg Shen, who's played by Victor Wong. And Victor Wong is, well, rest in peace, buddy. He plays Egg Shen, who's the resident, the guy that knows everything, pretty much, the wise guy. Not the wise guy, but he's a wise man. You know what I'm saying? He knows, about Lopan. He's been fighting Lopan for years, and well, he was actually in Three Ninjas. Just as a, as an aside, just so you know, he was in Three Ninjas. He was good in that. Not as good as in Big Trouble in Little China, but I enjoyed Three Ninjas. Well, I guess I just got to end with the martial arts scenes that are in it. They are unfucking believable. It's not just getting guys from street, or just calling actors and saying, okay, do some martial arts and shit like that. It's you do that. It's you kick, I punch. No, it's not like that. It's these guys are really fucking, martial artists. And I'm not just saying that because, they look, like martial artists, which of course, they do, but they're fucking unbelievable. I actually probably know all the sound effects for each fucking, martial arts. I've seen the fucking movie so many fucking times. It's almost sick, but I'm just a really big fan of it. And something else that I found out, is there's actually an Atari 2600 Big Trouble in Little China video game, but I'm sure it probably sucked royal fucking ass because, well, shit, nobody fucking knows about it, so who gives a fuck, right? But that's really not, who gives a fuck about that shit, because really what we got here is Big Trouble in Little China is just so fucking funny. It's a hilarious fucking movie. Kurt Russell is probably one of my favorite actors just because of this movie. I've seen a lot of movies with Kurt Russell just because I know him from Big Trouble in Little China. The guy fucking knows, he knows how to fucking act. What can I, sorry the camera keeps moving. He just knows how to fucking act. He's amazing. I can't say enough about Kurt Russell. And, well, like I said, the other supporting actors, they know exactly what they have to do, and they really believe in their fucking roles. This movie, it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is what I love about it. It's a fun fucking movie to watch. It's you'll be entertained, you'll have enjoyment throughout the entire fucking movie. I'm not kidding you. If you don't like this movie, well, it's your opinion, you know, but if you watch Big Trouble in Little China and you don't like it, if you ask me, then there might be something wrong with you. I don't know. Because it's just good old-fashioned, 80s, kung fu, martial arts, fantasy fun. What can I say? And I'm a big fan of the 80s. I mean, it's just got everything going for it. And I think that there could have been a sequel, from how the movie ended. But, I don't know, I'm kind of glad there wasn't, but I kind of wish there was a sequel, to be honest with you, because, well, if they could do it right, it could be like the Boondock Saints movies. I'm not comparing these, Big Trouble in Little China and the Boondock Saints. I love them both immensely. I'm a big fan of both. But when Boondock Saints 2 came out and I watched it, in my opinion, it's just as good as the first one. It truly is. And I think that's how Big Trouble in Little China, 2, if they made it, could have been. Just bring more Jack, more Wang, more Egg Shen, more Gracie Law, more Lo Pan. Well, even though he's dead, fuck it, bring him back from the grave. It could be great. But I think that's pretty much all I want to say about Big Trouble in Little China. It's just the greatest fucking movie ever made, in my opinion. And I think everybody should at least see it once in their lifetime. And well, that's all I got to say about that. So y'all be good and have a nice day.